Hello, this is Aaron.
Hey, I'm Fariso. Welcome back to We Need to Talk.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing at We Need to Talk?
We're celebrating Black love, liberation, and there's one more.
Welcome back to We Need to Talk, where you will find us here every other Tuesday, celebrating Black love, motivating Black liberation, one tough talk at a time.
One tough talk at a time. Well, the good thing is she's back, y'all. You know,
I'm back.
She left me on the episode all by myself.
I did. Thank you so much for holding it down.
It was rough.
It was the sweetest thing ever.
And I'm glad we found her. Not making 3 cups of coffee in the morning, but as we see,
I do have my coffee
exactly
right now.
Exactly. So it's always going.
Shout out to Zerin. He's amazing.
Cool. So what are we talking about today? I mean, I talked about myself. So like, are we talking about you now, or like what's the trade-off?
Not yet. We'll do that eventually. You guys will get to see the Fariso episode eventually.
When do y'all want to see that? Put that in the comments. I know that they want to see that now. But yeah, what are we gonna talk about?
So today we're talking about how to say I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's like a rough word.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, like those letters like hurt a lot of people.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It's just like sorry is just like it's like a feeling of defeat for some people. Like if you say sorry, it's like you objectively told yourself that you're wrong.
Okay. So this is information for me because I have never done anything wrong. Wow. So I've never had to say I'm sorry. So this is good. This is good. So just a disclaimer, Zerin will be doing all the talking today.
She has never said anything wrong.
I've never had to say, okay,
wrong.
Maybe one time, like in 1995.
You always tell the same story. Back when I was like 5 years old.
I did something wrong back then, and ever since then, I've never done anything wrong, so.
Perfect. All her friends jot down everything that she has done wrong, and so then we can talk about those times too.
You don't think I'm perfect?
I mean, God made us in his perfect image, but I don't think he made us exactly the perfect person.
Just kidding. I kid.
Yeah.
Clearly, we're all works in progress, and yeah.
Some more than others.
Some more than others. And so, so I think this is an important topic, rough topic, like you said.
Rough.
Talk about how to say, I'm sorry. Let's get to it. I have a game for us. All right, let me give you the props, sir.
Oh, look at this. Making signs today. All right.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to read off a list of prompts of different ways to say I'm sorry. And then between the two of us, we're going to give a yay or a nay of do we think those are acceptable ways to say I'm sorry or not. Okay?
It's gonna be a lot of no's, I feel like. People will be saying some off the wall stuff.
Are you ready?
Go for it.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
I'm sorry that I...
No, I'm sorry if I offended you. Is that acceptable or not acceptable? 1, 2, 3. You say yes, I say no. Wow.
I get the context why it's not, but I don't know if people are thinking that deep sometimes when they're saying it.
Yeah.
But I get it. It's like, you're not really, it doesn't feel like a full sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not taking, the blame for it.
Yeah.
If you don't feel like, it's a problem.
Yeah.
When really it's a problem.
No, it's like it's not clear. It's like you're not clearly saying, oh, I'm wrong. So that to me does not count as an apology. Yeah. Second prompt for is this acceptable or not acceptable to say I'm sorry is money sent to the Cash App.
Money sent to the Cash App? Shoot.
3, 2.
Reparations can come early if they want to.
1.
No, Dang! Money to the Cash App? Not even a Venmo or Zelle yet to the Cash App?
Why do you say no?
I mean, that's just a cop-out, I feel like, to say, hey, here's some money.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of people that have a lot of money, and it's like, them sending it to you doesn't say, like, this is how I truly feel. It just says, hey, I got cash on me. You probably need it. Here you go.
So I agree, it can't just be the money. But I do think that if you are sorry, if I hurt someone or if that person hurts me, it can't just be I'm sorry. Like I need it should hurt. I should, like, in showing that I'm sorry, it should hurt me too. So it should hurt me whether it's like I, send you money, or I take you out, or I do something for you to show in action that I'm sorry as well. So yeah, so
actions speak louder than words.
Yeah,
so
and but it's incomplete.
That's
You're
real.
right. It's like incomplete. It can't just be that. But I do think that it can be a part of an apology.
I mean, facts. It's like I guess like I can see it. I can definitely see it. Sally Mae can send me some cash to my Cash App. Navia can send some cash to my Cash App and say, sorry, we made you struggle in the last couple of years. But yeah, that would be hard for me. I don't know.
Okay.
Now I know what she's going to want when I mess up.
At least I know I don't have to send you money to your Cash App. I'm off the hook with that one.
Set up.
Okay, next ways. My bad.
My bad.
Acceptable or not acceptable? 1, 2, 3. What? You can't. No. Choose. Choose.
Nah.
No. Pick one.
No.
You gotta pick one.
No. Because I have a reason.
You gotta pick a side.
I have a reason.
He's cheating.
Reasons. Right? So like, it's all about inflection. It's all about how you say it. So it's like, my bad. Like that says to me like, I don't give a bloop. But hey, I'm just trying to get out of this real quick. My bad. Or if it's just like a true like, yo, my bad. Like the way you say it and how the context of you saying it, as well as the timing of you saying it, I think could definitely put you in a different position of, is that truly a sorry or not? And I can feel, it's like, usually more like I can feel like, okay, they are actually sorry, about that. But like, oh dude, we're doing something, and he kind of like flirted with my girl or something. You're like, oh yo, my bad. Like, my bad. Yo, we gonna fight. But if you like, yo, like I didn't see it like that. Yo, my bad, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
I get what you're saying. Like tone, I feel like tone communicates so much more in communication than the actual words.
Yes.
So yes. But to me, the words are also important.
Okay.
So, but I hear what you're saying as far as tone. I get it.
Lo siento.
Yeah. Okay. Final prompt. Okay. Last way is a public apology on the social of media.
A public apology on social media.
On
Facebook,
social media.
Instagram?
Either one. Or Twitter. Either one.
Twitter, I don't know. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh, finally we agree.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of business being like. But I'm saying, are you saying sorry before even like saying sorry to the girl or the guy? Like you go on social media first and saying, yeah. I mean that's tacky.
Yeah.
I think it's tacky just because, like, why put your business out there before selling the business first? Yeah. That tells me like you're trying to get like a lot of sympathy first.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that she can then like put herself in the bubble where she has to feel sorry for you.
Exactly.
Or he has to feel sorry for you.
Like kind of when Offset made that public apology at Cardi B's performance. It's just, do you remember that? That was unacceptable.
Oh, you probably did you bring her out like a ring or something, or?
I don't know, flowers in the middle, and it was like an event where she was like the first woman to perform, or it was something like really monumental, and he came with his public apology. Yeah. So if you're doing all that tells me like that person doesn't even want to like talk to you. So like you're going out of your way. Or sometimes people, like you said, just want the sympathy to themselves, and they want to look like the victim. Yeah. And then like you said, putting your business out is
honestly, I don't care about your sorry. Like, go tell your person that you're sorry. Like, exactly. Like really, like, I'm good. I got my own problems. Yeah. So cool, awesome. Well, thank you for this lovely game. Hopefully, I didn't put myself in the doghouse on some of those. I'm definitely.
I'm out of the dog.
All my bills, Cash Apps.
I'm out of the doghouse on that one. So how do we how to say our sorry? Let's give some people some tips that have helped us.
Okay. So what's tip number 1?
So I would say tip number 1 is to put yourself in that other person's shoes. That's hard for me. I don't know about y'all, but it's hard for me. Like, especially if it's like, if it's in the midst of a disagreement or something. Yeah. It's like, it's hard.
I mean, you're in your feelings.
You're in your feelings.
How do you take yourself out of your feelings to put yourself in someone else's feelings when like you haven't healed your feelings first? And so, like for me, when it comes to like putting yourself in someone else's shoes, is just like understanding that when you're in a problem, that this problem has multiple problems surrounding it. And so it's like focusing on the problem that you have, but knowing that you might have other problems, the other person might have other problems, and just knowing that like there's a lot going on. So I need to maybe look at those other problems to then maybe fix this one currently. And so that kind of gets me out of the bubble of like bro, like you messed up. Like you know, like you did me dirty, you know. But it's like, okay, why do you do me dirty? Oh, because, you know, he's having problems with his family. Okay, I get that a little bit, but I don't still care about him. Like, you know, hey, like, I don't care. That's your problem, bro. I'm still mad, but like, it was your problem. But it's like now I'm kind of like breaking my mold a little bit to like be more flexible and understanding. And that's it. It don't happen no day. Like, you can't just be.
And the root of it is like empathy. The root of a lot of these things that could heal our entire world, right? Or is like empathy. And I think like, you can try, but sometimes you just don't understand, like if this person is upset with you. And so I would say if you don't understand, then you should, you know, if you can't figure it out for yourself, then you should really like ask them, and you know, in a healthy way to help, you know.
Why you mad, fool? Why you mad, fool? Why you mad, fool? Why you mad, fool?
And you do your best to ask them in a respectful way, right? So
respectful.
Yeah, because I remember one time, I think it was like our first argument or whatever, like we were on the phone, you like made a joke and like I didn't like it, it hurt my feelings, so I got off the phone, right? And I didn't hang up, but I got off the phone.
Got it. All right.
And then so so then you followed up and you texted me and you said, do you need space or can you talk about this now? And I think you asking like if it's a good time, that was really helpful. And then you asked me, because you didn't understand why I was upset, you said, can you tell me exactly what part of what I said made you angry? So it's like if you can't organically...
Clarification.
Yeah, if you can't organically put yourself in that person's shoes, then ask.
Yeah, ask and just see what happens, you know. But it's like I said, it's hard because I said in the moment, you just want answers. And so to like be as organic as possible, to be like concerned about how they feel, that can be hard because like sometimes you're like, I really don't care too much. I do, but I really don't. Like right now, I just want you to help me out. You know. And helping me, I'm helping you. So yeah, I get it.
I feels it. Okay.
Cool.
Step number 2 of how to say I'm sorry.
How to say I'm sorry.
Get this.
What?
Say I'm sorry. Like, say the actual words.
Is this coffee?
It's coffee.
Okay, that was strong. That was a strong word.
Yeah, like say the actual words I'm sorry is important.
No, it's so important. And it's important because, you know, for me, I used to say sorry a lot, you know, when I was a kid. I used to say sorry for about like little everything, you know, and sorry, and I meant it. And so when I said it to family or friends, you know, cool. But, you know, when I wasn't getting that reciprocation of sorry back, that's when I was like almost losing it, you know, because I was just like, yo, it's simple to me. Why can't you say it back? You know, and this is me as a kid. And so with that being said, not having those words said back to me kind of hurt my feelings. Even though they were showing a different perspective, you know, sometimes they would do it in the sense of like, oh, Cash App, you know, well, they never gave me Cash App, but like they would maybe take me out, you know, to eat, or they would, you know, be extra nice, you know, and to me, I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I want the words.
Exactly.
I want the words, you know, and so like it really hurt my feelings.
And I want all of them. I want the words, I want the action.
The Zelle, the Cash App, you know.
Not Zelle and Cash App, Zelle or Cash App.
Oh, just one or the other. Sorry guys, my bad. But yeah, just like backing up those actions with actually the word, you know, is very important.
Both are important. And like why do you think, why is it important to hear the words? And why is it important to say the words?
So I think it's important to say the words just because when you say it, you put it in the atmosphere, you know, the atmosphere being the person, and being you, yourself, that like this is real. And this also is something how I truly feel. And people take words as kind of like a hierarchy of like, okay, if he says I'm sorry, then that's like the pinnacle of like, okay, he's truly about his word.
Right.
Like, well, his words actually like, are meaning something. But we just put an action to it without the word. It's like, it seems a little bit selfish in a sense,
right.
Like it
so
seems
true.
like
you're skipping a step.
Yeah, you're skipping something, you know, and it seems like you're doing it for yourself, not really for me. And so the word sorry, I think it's important because it's a true feeling, and saying I am sorry, so that you are the one that you messed up, and am is now, and sorry, the word is like, hey.
So
like,
what makes it so hard for people to say those words, particularly men?
Yeah, black men
and black people, right?
Yeah, it's demeaning. I mean, it's totally. It's sad to say that. It's like it's a feeling of like I'm putting myself underneath. I'm sweeping myself under the rug and saying like, hey, I messed up. I'm wrong. I'm the bad one. I'm the culprit. Like it's like I in a situation where it's like you're trying to heal. But you have to actually break yourself down just a tad bit, just to be, open up to have dialogue with that person. Because usually it's like, I'm sorry, then it opens up the dialogue, you know? Like it opens up to have conversation about why you're sorry and things of that sort.
And for me, I like take it back like to the root of our faith, right? First, I'm sorry, like take it back to scripture. Like words have the power to kill or destroy, right? So when you're saying I'm sorry, like those are healing words. Just hearing those, like they help to heal. And then just back to like the root of repentance, that's the rock bed of our faith. Yeah. So I would say like if you're struggling in that, then I would say like that's a conversation that you have with God. And the autobiography of Malcolm X, he talks about how hard it was for him to just get through that physical step of getting on his knees as a man, and how he had to like force himself to do that, and that was his first step. Yeah. So. And
that's rough. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Step number 3.
Tres.
Back up those words with some action, okay?
Them Zelle, give them cash out. Make it rain on it.
Why are you so obsessed with that?
Hey, you said it.
Yo, you making me look so bad.
Want the cash in
This is the point of the Cash App is just one example. Cash App, sending flowers, going out on a date, giving a massage, cooking dinner. Like, when you...
Pre-sorry.
Okay, so next time I do something wrong, I'm not gonna have to say it or...
take it off.
This is... I already gave it. It's on camera.
It's okay.
Okay, so it's like... No, it's like the action of like, I'm sorry, I hurt you, right? So what can I do to like make that feel a little bit better? And so it's like whatever your person is, or your person, so it's like doing something in action to just kind of like help to ease that pain that you've caused. Like it has to be followed up with action.
Yeah. So like actions speak louder than words, right? But words still are the pinnacle of like where you need to start with levels. But I said, having that action kind of then gives that person kind of longevity of what that sorry really means.
And it helps to like soften
soften the blow.
Soften the atmosphere and create like the space for dialogue.
Exactly.
Which goes into step 4.
What's that?
Step 4 is like creating a plan of action to prevent this from happening again. Like, how are you going to stop this from happening in the future? With the understanding, right, that like change doesn't happen overnight, but how can we, like, what are steps we can take to like have progress in this area? Got it.
And I think, having step by step of how you're going to go through this, I think is important, so like I said, like practicing it. So like maybe having a dialogue with you in the mirror of like how to say sorry, like say sorry, to yourself, have that word become very kind of normalized. Because when we stop normalizing, that's when it feels awkward, weird, and then you just don't want to say it because you just feel weird saying it. It's not really like the meaning behind the word. It just feels weird it coming out of your mouth. Right. And so it's like having that dialogue with yourself. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry, and you just kind of saying it over and over again. It's important. And honestly, even like texting it, I think honestly is a way of working through it, People sometimes...
Texting it to that person?
Yeah, I think texting to people like kind of write it off as like, oh my God, like terrible, like, always have that, communication. Yes.
I need more than a text.
True. Like, having more is important. But if you can't even, like, text it out, that's a problem,
That's a step. I hear you.
So it's like, I mean, it's funny, though. If it was a text, bad. If it was written as a letter, good. So it's just funny how, like, putting words on certain platforms changes, the context of it. But I feel like even, like, texting it out is a start.
And I would say, like, with the plan of action, like, whatever the issue was that you had with this person, how can you educate yourself, right? Is there research that you can do? Is there homework you can do? Don't depend on that other person to educate you, but, like, how can you learn more about this issue? Is this something that I need to go to therapy for, that I need to talk about with my therapist, my counselor, my pastor, my friends, to get their perspectives on this? Like, what are those steps? And then, like what you said in the beginning, in terms of, like, this is not just an isolated issue, it's connected to this and that and this and this. So like, what are the steps to heal that? Or just like the practical steps, right? Like, I am sometimes late, right? So like, if we have to be somewhere, if I need to be ready at 6, me saying to my mind, like, okay, instead of being ready at 6, maybe I'm gonna tell myself I'll be ready at 5:30.
Just maybe.
And that way I'll be ready at 6:01.
Dang. It's a start, though. It definitely is a start.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that is perfect. Yeah, so I think we should do, like, a little practice of how to say sorry to someone.
Okay, how are we gonna do that?
I mean, you gotta go off what we've messed up already.
Okay.
So I'll go first. So, like, today, like I said, I'm very active. So, like, I go up and I just get up and I do things without kind of explaining what I'm doing. So with me today, I had to go get my hair cut, bam, bam. And then I also had to, like, go around, give out business cards and stuff. But one comment she made was like, hey, I want to go with you. But actively thinking in my mind, I'm thinking, like, it's a haircut. Like, why would you want to go get a haircut with me when, like, pandemic is happening? Really, no one can go in. Like, you gotta stay in your car. Like, like, to me, it was like, this don't make any sense. But I'm sorry because I didn't put myself in your shoes of the fact that, hey, maybe I just want to share this time with you, as well as it's a pandemic, so we're always at the house. So, like, just getting out of the house is a stress relief. And so just that in general, that aspect of not putting myself in your shoes, and thinking of the fact that to share time doing anything is good quality time. I'm sorry for not understanding that.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
I'll take it.
Okay, it's my turn.
I think so. I mean, I need to throw myself on the bus. Just might get a little bit of action. No, I'll play. So
last night we ate this really amazing dinner, and then, like he said earlier today, he just, like, left, and there were leftovers. And I thought to myself, I wonder if Zerin is gonna want some of these, or can I eat them all to myself? And I thought about texting him and asking him, and I thought, no, he'll be fine. And I ate up all the leftovers. And then when he got back, he said, are there any more leftovers? And I said, no, sorry. I didn't say sorry, though, so I'm saying sorry right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I ate all the leftovers and I didn't think about you.
It's okay. I had 20 cuties that were just as tasty. But yes, I will take that sorry. And so, yeah, sorry. Let's practice it. Okay. I am
sorry. My bad?
No, not my bad. Sorry. So I'm
sorry if I offended you.
No.
Okay, sorry.
It's more like I am sorry.
Okay.
So I am sorry. All right, sorry, one more time. I am sorry. See, now the more you say that, you realize you are the factor. Am is like, this is now. And then sorry, the word is just like the total feeling of how impactful you are making this moment for that person as well as yourself, because it airs out everything and allows room for dialogue. So I am sorry. Try that. If you have, let us know how that had ended up in that scenario. Did it go well? Did it go bad? And then give us maybe some tips, you would do, when you have, like, an altercation with someone.
Awesome.
Cool.
Cool.
So I am sorry, but we gotta go.